Da, 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 da. Did I ever fix that? Yes, I know what that. Have to wait. I can still edit processing because that's so annoying. I forgot to do that. I will have to update the title later. Of course. Let's see. How are we looking? I forgot to do that. I will have to update the title later. Of course. Okay, cool. Hey guys, welcome back. Thief here from Archer Thief, and today we are playing Dragon Age Origins. And yes, we are doing the RP edition. So, obviously how the game works is just like, I'm trying to treat, like, it's basically just me role-playing as my character. But I'm trying to treat it like Dungeons & Dragons. I'm not going to stay in character every second of the entire time I'm on here because, let's be real, that's going to get real grating after a while. So obviously if I'm like in a shop, if I have the game paused, if I'm taking a break to use the restroom, get some coffee, some water, whatever, right? Or if I'm going through my inventory, I'm not going to just be like, da 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 da, huh? Like that gets really tedious really quickly. But yes, talking out loud, interacting with my characters. I said my characters, the game's characters, and so on and so forth. Like, yeah, it's gonna be me. Got coffee and water. I am good. Now, if you guys remember last time, we survived the joining, and we became Grey Wardens. So here we go. Now we have a task. Me, Alistair, and my puppers. Tenir, right? Yeah, what? Ostagar. Let me double check. Elenius, that's me. Terna. Yeah, okay. Again, it's been a second. I'm trying to remember everything I picked up and or have. Because it's always good to make sure you have like some stuff. Can I make traps yet?
Yes.
Alright, Alistair, let's get moving. As good as it's gonna be. Okay, break time. So this is I love this old cutscene too, because like just look at this. I'm not gonna talk over it though. I'll let y'all watch it. Just we'll discuss this again at some point though, because I do want to talk about it.
The plan will work, Your Majesty.
Of course it will. The Blight ends here.
Oh, the scale of this is so good.
For Ferelden!
Sweet maker. Oh, okay. Right. Middle of a battle. We need to go now.
Engage!
Okay, yeah, I know. I didn't want to pause it so early, but like, guys, y'all saw that, right? That is so sick. Like, that is just awesome. I love it so much. But like, come on, like the scale too. Like you saw it too. Like you're just seeing this army of monsters come at you. Even that guy was about to back away in fear until he got like busted by the guy behind him. Like, hey, come on. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Oh, I love seeing that cutscene because it's just so like intense. All right, ready? Back into it. Oof. That was a close one. Oh, okay. These are getting closer.
Make it help us. They're everywhere.
You're Grey Wardens, aren't you? The tower, it's been taken.
What are you talking about, man? Taken how?
The Darkspawn came up through the lower chambers. They're everywhere. Most of our men are dead.
Then we have to get to the beacon and light it ourselves.
So much for not having anything to do. Not going that way. All these fire, and then somehow, even in the rain.
Darkspawn. They just crop up everywhere, don't they?
Right here. Okay. And there's one less head to worry about. Oh, the mage is still here. It's actually very handy. Poisons, and more poisons. I swear these things just spit toxicity. Alright. Useful for later. Ah.
Here.
Okay, stay close. We'll take them as soon as possible. Actually, before, like, I don't know how long he'll be with me again. Let me see. What can you do? So kind of basic stuff. Okay.
Going. Yes.
Another soldier there to
Alright.
guard the flanks.
Huh.
Well, don't have a choice now, do we?
Going.
Ooh, good hit, Alistair. Look at them.
All right, let's go!
Let's see. These bombs will be useful for later. That's what all these flasks and not a single drop of alcohol. Okay, I think this area is cleared out. We can push to the tower now. Let's see. I just realized my hound was on fire. I need some flask.
Where's the tavern?
Idiot for now using earlier when I should have checked for. Okay, we need to utilize our strengths carefully. Let's not run in the. Of course, they were expecting
Don't look
us.
now.
Whoa! Don't touch this one. What'd I just say? Ah! You.
And I'm off.
Always go for the magic user first. Again, you guys, I cannot stress this enough. Allow me to move forward first. Again, there are things here. There are traps. They were expecting us to show up. Ergo, do not rush past me. Okay, believe that's everything.
Done. Naturally.
Stuff to sell later, but nothing of actual worth. At least not yet. Guard open, let's go.
Going. Not in now.
Ow! Good. I'm getting sick of getting hit with shields. Okay, everyone take a breather. We need to move quickly, but there's no sense in running dick first into every room.
Over with.
Let's see. Anything. Injury kits. No one's fallen yet, which is good. Oil fruit. Let me check my inventory real quick. I just want to see if I can like get something decent here. See, split mail, split mail. Choke pile. What's the difference again? Split mail, they're both medium. Actually, they do the exact same thing. I just need like what, a split mail helmet, I guess. What's the difference? Same thing, same damage. It's just that that one is +1 magic and that one is +1 spell power. So not really all that different, but it's just like whatever buffs I would have. You know what? Do I have 6 defense, willpower, and magic? Oh god, that is not the best look for you. To be honest. I mean, it basically just offers. This one just offers more defense, really. Willpower and mental resistance. Oh, this one's just better. And then, oh wait, yeah, I can equip you. I can give him like armor and stuff. Enchant his footing. Boom. That way he won't fall as easily in battle. I think that's about as good as it's gonna get. Again, I need him to have some sort of stuff too, so he doesn't just eat shit and die. You know, at least not yet. And then all my stuff for the most part is good, because I have... This is all cured, except for I need some leather boots. Some cured leather boots. Because again, if I can get the actually... Because I got the what? The boots, the armor, the helmet. I just need the gloves, really. So if I can get some studded leather gloves... Actually, no, because these are also... See, there's just no winning. It's either I get the bonus or I don't. Doesn't matter right now. Alright, back to it. Okay, let's see here.
Going.
Oh, everyone this way. Force them out this way. We don't need to get overrun. Perfect. Wide reach. Okay. I think we're okay. Well, for right now at least. On to the next part. Again, I'd rather we not run straight into them, but if you guys just follow around me. Hmm. Let's see. Where... I think that's everything in this area. On to the next floor.
Maker's breath. What are these Darkspawn doing ahead of the rest of the Horde? There wasn't supposed to be any resistance here.
You could try telling them they're in the wrong place.
Right, because clearly this is all just a misunderstanding. We'll laugh about this later. At any rate, we need to hurry. We need to get up to the top of the tower and light the signal fire in time. Tyron Loghain will be waiting for the signal.
We can talk about why and how later, Alistair. We just need to get moving. And I prefer we have anything on us that doesn't fall into Darkspawn hands. Because I'd rather we use it than they do. I don't like this. It's just too... This way. Go this way first. Okay. Nice and simple. Just like I like it. Imperium. Read for later, I suppose. Perfect. Light these bastards ablaze. Come this way. Come. Boom. No one ever thinks to blink. Can't see. Like nose to the slaughter. Beautiful. Quartz. They love their shinies, don't they? Okay. Get ready. Second verse, same as the first.
All right. Yes.
Okay.
Over with.
Holding your head up higher there, ain't you, boy? Okay, let's see where I can get him. Alright, so let's see, because again, willpower doesn't necessarily mean much for him. Again, can't. He's a dog. No use for magic. Again, doesn't mean nothing to him. I always liked my dogs were around it. Third floor. Hmm. Oh, we can
Loghain
set up
better be ready to
ambushes.
charge as soon as we light the signal. The king is depending on us.
Not to mention Duncan. Hmm. Pile of bones. Oh, let's see. Over here, guys. This way. This way. Damn it. Come on, then. Let's do it the old-fashioned way. Just trying to kite them around the corner, but this works too.
And I'm off.
Ugh. That's one way to get ahead in life. For us, not for them. Second this battle is over, second we get back to where I need.
I sense some darkspawn.
I'm sure you won't mind, will you? I've got some plans. Oh, I gotta teach 10 at that one. Good pup. What's a wooden shield doing this far out?
Success!
Boy, come here. It's a good look for you. Uh, do I have any more arrows? Hmm. Let's see. What's this compared to your current one? Which is, hmm. Oh, you can use this one for now. All right, back to business. Hmm.
Another point for me. All right.
What the? Where did you all run off to? Oh. Oh, next time you want to get the party started without me, a little heads up would have been nice. Okay, maybe you shouldn't be doing that. Good thing these dogs are fire retardant. Hmm. More useful stuff. Hmm. Coercion. Stealing. Hmm. Uh, hmm. Let's see. Okay, these are later. Sorry, I know this part's a bit boring. It's just like, I just gotta be sure. Oh, you guys clear out the next couple of rooms without me? I'm starting to feel left out here. Why'd I even bother joining the Grey Warrens if I was just gonna sit in the back? It's weird that they didn't do away with all these supplies. I don't trust it. Keep your guard up.
All right.
Oh,
It's
hmm.
done. Now,
Alistair, let's see if you can fit this. Hmm. Hmm. Actually, there really is no difference. This one has a buff, the other one doesn't. Stuff to sell later.
naturally.
More fire arrows. I'll never say none of those. Just double checking the difficulty, y'all get it. Sweet maker, what is that thing?
More darkspawn, hey? Going.
Dragon. Okay, I'm in this thing.
All right. Going.
So where are you?
Yes.
Hands off my hound, you stupid beast.
To make you not like death much?
Everyone alive.
The beacon is over here. We've surely... We missed the signal. Let's light it quickly.
Not gonna lie, kind of underestimated that thing. I was like, oh, we got it. We did not have it. We did not have it at all. That was actually fairly rough. Oh, okay, yeah. I just need 22 strength shots.
Before it's too late.
Good boy. Damaged eye, cracked skull. Come on, do the thing.
On them!
What now?
Okay, everyone here is alive. That is grand. Also, that thing is freaky. Let's not fight again for at least a day or three.
What do we do now?
The beacon is over here. We've surely missed the signal. Let's light it quickly before it's too late.
And let there be light. I like to think we lit it with the swords, though. Just saying. Outside the story.
Sound the retreat.
But what about the king? Should we not...
Do as I command.
Pull out! All of you, let's move!
Big boy. Imagine if it was a game over immediately after that.
Ah, your eyes finally open. Mother shall be pleased.
Yes. Where am I?
Back in the wilds, of course. I am Morrigan, lest you have forgotten, and I have just bandaged your wounds. You are welcome, by the way. How does your memory fare? Do you remember Mother's rescue?
I remember being overwhelmed by darkspawn.
Mother managed to save you and your friend, though 'twas a close call. What is important is that you both live. The man who was to respond to your signal quit the field. The Darkspawn won your battle. Those he abandoned were massacred. Your friend, he is not taking it well.
What happened to the Grey Wardens? And the king?
All dead. Your friend has veered between denial and grief since Mother told him. He is outside by the fire. Mother asked to see you when you awoke.
Were my injuries severe?
Yes, but I expect you shall be fine. The Darkspawn did nothing Mother could not heal.
Why does your mother want to see me?
I do not know. She rarely tells me her plans.
I have some questions, if you don't mind.
I do not mind. Take your time.
Are there any other survivors besides us?
Only stragglers that are long gone. You would not want to see what is happening in that valley now.
Guess I'm lucky. Why did Terran Logan abandon the king?
I do not know who this Loghain even is. Perhaps ask Mother of it.
Right. Silly question. Are we safe here? Where are the Darkspawn?
We are safe, for the moment. Mother's magic keeps the Darkspawn away. Once you leave, 'tis uncertain what will happen. The Horde has moved on, so
So the
you
bulk of
might
them are
avoid
gone. Why did your mother save us?
I wonder at that myself. But she tells me nothing. Perhaps you were the only ones she could reach. I would have rescued your king. A king would be worth a much higher ransom than you.
Ransom? I happen to be nobility, you know. I'm a Terran. From Highever.
I stand corrected.
How did she manage to rescue us exactly?
She turned into a giant bird and plucked the two of you from atop the tower, one in each talon. If you do not believe that tale, then I suggest you ask Mother yourself. She may even tell you.
No, I like the idea of plucking. Sounds a lot funnier out loud.
I agree. 'Tis time you speak with Mother, then be on your way. You must speak to Mother, then be gone. You have an army of Darkspawn to avoid, and 'twould be best to get an early start.
Thank you for helping me, Morgan. I appreciate it.
You were welcome. Though Mother did most of the work, I am no healer.
I will go then.
I will stay and make something to eat.
Don't think so.
I probably shouldn't take this. But a mage has no need for a shield. A witch even less so.
See, here is your fellow Grey Warden. You worry too much, young man.
You're alive. I thought you were dead for sure.
I'm not. Next to Morgan's mother.
Oh, this doesn't seem real. If it weren't for Morrigan's mother, we'd be dead on top of that tower.
Do not talk about me as if I am not present, lad.
I didn't mean... But what do we call you? You've never told us your name?
Names are pretty, but useless. The chastened folk call me Flemeth. I suppose it will do.
The Flemeth? From the legends? Daveth was right. You're the Witch of the Wilds, aren't you?
Time.
And what does that mean? I know a bit of magic, and it has served you both well, has it not?
So why did you save us?
Well, we cannot have all the Grey Wardens dying at once, can we? Someone has to deal with these dark spawn. It has always been the Grey Warden's duty to unite the lands against the Blight. Or did that change when I wasn't looking?
The land is hardly united, thanks to Logain, anyways.
That doesn't make any sense. Why would he do it?
Now that is a good question. Men's hearts hold shadows darker than any tainted creature. Perhaps he believes the Blight is an army he can outmaneuver. Perhaps he does not see that the evil behind it is the true threat.
The Archdemon.
We should contact the rest of the Grey Wardens. Didn't you say there were more outside of here, I mean?
Kaelin already summoned them. They'll come if they can, but I expect Logain has already taken steps to stop them. We must assume they won't arrive in time.
What is this Archdemon exactly? Specifics, I mean.
It is said that long ago, the Maker sent the old gods of the ancient Tevinter Imperium to slumber in prisons deep beneath the surface. An archdemon is an old god awakened and tainted by darkspawn. Believe that or not, history says it's a fearsome and immortal thing, and only fools ignore history.
Lest they repeat it. Will you help us fight this Blight, Flemeth? You seem pretty capable if you manage to pull us out of the tower.
Me? I am just an old woman who lives in the wilds. I know nothing of blights and darkspawn.
Well, whatever Logain's insanity, he obviously thinks the Darkspawn are a minor threat. We must warn everyone this isn't the case.
And who will believe you? Unless you think to convince this Logain of his mistake.
He just betrayed his own king. If Al-Eamon knew what he did at Ostagar, he would be the first to call for his execution.
You think the Aura will believe us over the Terran?
I suppose. Al-Eamon wasn't at Ostagar. He still has all his men. And he was Kaelin's uncle. I know him. He's a good man, respected in the Landsmeet. Of course, we could go to Redcliffe and appeal to him for help.
And say he doesn't help us. What then?
You have more at your disposal than merely old friends.
Of course! The treaties! Grey Wardens can demand aid from dwarves, elves, mages, and other places. They're obligated to help us during a blight.
I may be old, but dwarves, elves, mages, this Al-Eamon, and who knows what else. This sounds like an army to me.
So can we do this? Go to Redcliffe and these other places and build an army?
Why not? Isn't that what Grey Wardens do?
So you are set then, ready to be Grey Wardens.
As ready as we'll ever be.
Now, before you go, there is yet one more thing I can offer you.
Dinner?
The stew is bubbling, Mother dear. Shall we have 2 guests for the eve? Or none?
The Grey Wardens are leaving shortly, girl. And you will be joining them.
Such a shame. What?
You heard me, girl. The last time I looked, you had ears.
Thank you, but if Morgan doesn't wish to join us...
Her magic will be useful. Even better, She knows the wilds and how to get past the Horde.
Have I no say in this?
You have been itching to get out of the wilds for years. Here is your chance. As for you, Wardens, consider this repayment for your lives.
Was this your idea all along?
Pardon me, but I had the impression that you two needed assistance, whatever the form.
Not to look a gift horse in the mouth, but won't this add to our problems? Out of the wilds, she's an apostate.
If you do not wish help from us illegal mages, young man, perhaps I should have left you on that tower.
Point taken.
Mother, this is not how I wanted this. I'm not even ready.
You must be ready. Alone, these two must unite for Eldon against the Darkspawn. They need you, Morrigan. Without you, they will surely fail, and all will perish under the Blight. Even I
understand.
And you, Wardens, do you understand? I give you that which I value above all in this world. I do this because you must succeed.
She won't come to harm with us.
Allow me to get my things, if you please. I am at your disposal, Grey Wardens. I suggest a village north of the wilds as our first destination. 'Tis not far, and you will find much you need there. Or, if you prefer, I shall simply be your silent guide. The choice is yours.
No, I prefer you speak your mind.
You will regret saying that.
Dear, sweet mother, you are so kind to cast me out like this. How fondly I shall remember this moment.
Well, I always said, if you want something done, do it yourself. Or hear about it for a decade or two afterwards.
Do you really want to take her along because her mother says so?
Oh, get over yourself, Alistair. He's offering to help.
If you worry that I will summon demons and transform into an abomination, I assure you I will at least wait until you are not looking.
I feel better already.
I think we should just get underway.
Farewell, Mother. Do not forget the stew on the fire. I would hate to return to a burned-down hut.
Bah! 'Tis far more likely you will return to see this entire area, along with my hut, swallowed up by the Blight.
All I meant was...
Yes, I know. Do try to have fun, dear.
Okay, sounds like we have places to go.
And I'm off.
Lothering. A small town just off the Imperial Highway, at the edge of the hinterlands. Best place is in to start moving.
And I expect each of you to supply these men. We must rebuild what was lost at Ostagar, and quickly. There are those who would take advantage of our weakened state if we let them. We must defeat this Darkspawn incursion, but we must do so sensibly and without hesitation.
Your lordship, if I might speak. You have
Fergus?
declared yourself Queen Honora's regent, and claim we must unite under your banner for our own good. But what of the army lost at Ostagar? Your withdrawal was most fortuitous.
Wait, that's not my brother.
Everything I have done has been to secure Ferelden's independence. I have not shirked my duty to the throne, and neither will any of you!
The Banorn will not bow to you simply because you demand it.
Understand this. I will brook no threat to this nation from you or anyone.
Van Tegan, please!
Your Majesty, your father risks civil war. If Eamon were here...
Van Tegan, my father is doing what is best.
Did he also do what was best for your husband, your Majesty?
I mean, yeah, you got him on that one. Let's be real. Like, they can immediately be like, I was like, yeah, what good did that do? So, does anyone want to say anything, or we're gonna have another long silence on the way up here?
Wake up, gentlemen. More travelers to attend to. I'd guess that fellow is the leader.
Something
They
like that.
don't look much like them others, you know. Maybe we should just let these ones pass.
Nonsense. Greetings, travelers.
Highwaymen, preying on those fleeing the Darkspawn, I suppose.
They are fools to get in our way. I say, teach them a lesson.
Now, is that any way to greet someone? A simple 10 silvers, and you're free to move on.
You should listen to your friend. We're not refugees.
What did I tell you? No wagons, and this one looks armed.
The toll applies to everyone, Henrik. That's why it's a toll, and not, say, a refugee tax.
Oh, right. Even if you're no refugee, you still gotta pay.
Forget it. I'm not paying.
Well, I can't say I'm pleased to hear that. We have rules, you know.
Right. We get to ransack your corpse then. Those are the rules.
Do you really want to fight a Grey Warden?
Did he say he's a Grey Warden? Them ones killed the king.
Traitors to Ferelden, I hear. Tern Loghain put quite a bounty on any who are found.
But are them Grey Wardens good? I mean, really good? Good enough to kill a king?
You have a point. Well, let's forget about the toll. We'll just leave you to your darkspawn fighting, king-killing ways.
Actually, let's add bandit slaying to that list.
And just when we had things settled.
Be wary.
And I'm off. Let's make this quick!
I think we work well
All right,
together.
we surrender. We're just trying to get by before the darkspawn get us all.
This shoddy operation is pathetic. I could do better.
Right. I guess so. I'm sorry.
You'll follow my lead. I could use some soldiers.
What are you joking, right? I could never be a soldier.
Or you can die. Your choice.
I'm not going down without a fight. All right. Going. And I'm off. All right. And I'm off. Yeah.
You will learn to fear me.
Now this is fun. Going. And I'm off. If you insist.
Tear them apart!
They never learn. Hmm? Redcliffe, huh? I can use these and that. I mean, yeah, I could have let him go, but quite frankly, I was like, nah, he was talking too much. Hmm. See, I don't have the gloves though. It'd be better if I did. Hmm.
Yes, I'm still here.
Hmm. Pack of treats for the pup.
Yes.
Nothing for poison. But I didn't think the traps maybe. Oh.
Yes.
Hmm.
Well, there it is. Lothering. Pretty as a painting.
Ah, so you have finally decided to rejoin us, have you? Falling on your blade in grief seemed like too much trouble, I take it.
Is my being upset so hard to understand? Have you never lost someone important to you? Just what would you do if your mother died?
Before or after I stopped laughing?
Right, very creepy. Forget I asked.
You too. What did you want to talk about, Alistair?
His navel, I suspect. He certainly has been contemplating it for long enough.
Oh, I get it. This is the part where we're shocked to discover how you've never had a friend your entire life.
I can be friendly when I desire to. Alas, desiring to be more intelligent does not make it so.
Anyway, I thought we should talk about where we intend to go first.
Be the grown up. You have some thoughts on that point, Alistair?
This should be good.
I think what Flemeth suggested is the best idea. These treaties, have you looked at them?
What do you mean?
The treaties, the ones we got from Flemeth. With these, we will be able to ask for assistance. Maybe even raise an army. There are three main groups that we have treaties for. The Dalish Elves, the Dwarves of Orzammar, and the Circle of Magi. I also still think that Arleman is our best bet for help. We might even want to go to him first.
What do you think we should do, Morgan?
Go after your enemy directly. Find this man Loghain and kill him. The rest of this business with the treaties can then be done in safety.
Yes, he certainly wouldn't see that coming, and it's not like he has the advantage of an army and experience and...
I was asked for my opinion and I gave it. If your wish is to come up with reasons why something cannot be done, we will stand here until the Darkspawn are upon us.
Is there another way to contact the Grey Wardens?
Short of leaving Ferelden to seek them out, the only place to send word to would be Weishaupt Fortress. And that's thousands of miles away.
And we need to find these people. Everything close.
I can give you directions if you like.
Where exactly would Lohane be, so we know how to avoid him?
If he isn't out in the field with his army, he's probably going to be at the palace in Denerim. We can go to Denerim, but somehow I suspect that they're not going to let us just walk around. Only a suspicion, of course.
What are you talking about? Oh, are they dead? And I'm guessing the Circle of Magi.
That will be at their tower on Lake Kalenhard to the north. We'll be looking for the first enchanter, whoever that is.
And where do we find the dwarves?
We would need to speak to their king in Orzammar. That means heading west into the Frostback Mountains, which won't be easy.
And the Dalish. What about them?
If we head eastward, towards the Brazilian forest, we should hear word of one of the clans that wanders that area. Hopefully they will still be there.
And then Eamon?
He'll be at Castle Redcliffe, in the far western part of Ferelden, next to the mountain passes. If he isn't there, someone will be able to tell us where he is.
Oh, well, I don't need any more directions then.
Then you have a plan.
I'm ready to get going.
Fair enough. Let's head into the village whenever you're ready.
Okay, so we have a few areas to attend to. A few other things on top of that. Great. Let me think for a minute. Oh, elf food. That is handy.
Stop looking at me, Bungo. I have nothing you
Crates,
want.
huh?
What do you need?
Nothing.
Why do you keep staring at me so?
Some coppers in
Ridden
here.
Beast. Can you
That's
not tell me
useful.
you're not wanted?
I don't like this place.
I enjoy company as creatures of the wild, not anywhere safe and hated wolves.
I brought my family to Lothering because I thought it would be safe.
What will happen to us now that the king is dead?
Please, we came here to get away from the fighting.
Please, we came here to get away from the fighting.
I want to go home.
This place is very depressing. Although, all things considered, it's the best place we could be at the moment. Not that that's saying much. Farmer.
You don't look like the other folk fleeing the south. Were you in the battle?
Just traveling through.
Good. No room here for any more outsiders.
I have some questions.
Can't promise I'm going to answer them.
What's going on here?
What isn't? We got chastened barbarians in every farmholder south of Kalenhard running from the Darkspawn. Not that they'll be safe here with the army gone.
Who's in charge of this village?
You could talk to the Elder, though she's got her hands full getting everyone on their way. For now, most folks go to Sir Bryant. He's head of the Chantry's Templars.
You don't have a ruling lord here.
He's gone to war and taken all his soldiers, leaving us to fend for ourselves. There's not going to be much left when he returns, if he returns.
Big if. Were those bandits always outside the village?
Were? You mean they're gone?
I'll take that as a thank you.
Well, goody for you. Now there's no one to drive off the blighted refugees. Sir Brian'll be glad, though. He's been talking about offering a reward for anyone who'd run them out.
Out, through.
Don't let me
Same
stop
thing
you.
at the end of the sword.
I brought my family because I thought it would be safe.
I'm scared. When are we going home?
Kind of hard to offer hope to a child when the whole world is falling apart, isn't it? I suppose I could lie.
You there. If you're looking for safe shelter, I'll warn you. There's none to be found.
Templar.
Move on if you can. Lothering's lost.
Do you know about the bandits just outside the village?
Thieves prey on the unfortunate whenever they get the chance. We've had refugees streaming from the south for the last 2 days. The Chantry and Tavern are full to bursting.
Maybe I
There
could find a
simply
way to
isn't
help
enough
out.
food to go around, and we Templars can barely keep order. You'd be better off elsewhere, my friend.
Thanks for the warning.
Best of luck wherever you might go.
Not the chatty sort.
We were lucky. We had the coin to pay the toll to those bandits.
Refugees.
Look how they moan and wail and gnash their teeth.
Hmm?
Tis sad to watch.
Greetings to you, good sir. If it isn't too much to ask, might you spare some bread or anything?
What happened to you?
We thought it would be safer in Lothering, that the Terran would bring his soldiers here. But bandits attacked us and took everything. Our food, our clothes, my daughter's pet lamb. Nobody cares about a few elves. Can you help us?
I met those bandits. They're dead now.
You killed them?
That's wonderful news. Perhaps our belongings are still there.
I can't thank you enough, friend. Even if we don't get everything back, it's good to know others will be safe.
I'm cold. I don't like this.
Do what you can. And that's all you can do.
Mother, where are you?
And done. Back off. I have the right to charge what I wish.
You profit from their misfortune. I should have the Templars give away everything in your carts.
You wouldn't dare. Any of you step too close to my goods and I'll...
It's so nice to see everyone working together in a crisis. Warms the heart.
Oh, you there. You look able. Would you care to make a tiny profit helping a beleaguered businessman?
You're already starting to annoy me. Is your profiteering ruffling some feathers?
You could say that, yes.
The nerve of these people!
He is charging outlandish prices for things people desperately need. Their blood is filling his pockets.
'Tis only survival of the fittest. All of these cretins would do the same in his shoes, given the chance.
I have limited supplies. The people decide what those supplies are worth to them.
You bought most of your wares from these very people last week. Now they flee for their lives, and you want to talk business?
Look, stranger, I've 100 silvers if you drive this rabble off, starting with that priest. I'm an honest merchant, nothing more.
No such thing as an honest merchant. You don't think you're being unscrupulous?
Would it help these folks if they could buy no goods at all?
They spend their very last coin because they are desperate, and this man preys upon them as
You
surely
keep
as
mentioning
the
these
bandits
bandits.
outside the
They're all
city.
dead now.
Ah, I'm not arguing anymore. Drive off this woman and get your 100 silvers. Otherwise, I'm taking my wagon and leaving.
Think about this for a moment, though. I think you can compromise and still make a profit, no? You know, haggle accordingly.
Perhaps. If that woman agrees I'm allowed to charge something.
Do what you must, so long as the prices do not beggar the needy.
Fine, fine, done. And since you don't look too needy, normal prices for you.
So, we have come to solve every squabble in the village personally. My, but the Darkspawn will be impressed.
Thank you for your generous assistance. May the Maker watch over your path.
Reminds me of somebody I used to know. Used to.
Don't suppose you're looking to buy something?
I am indeed. Let's see what you have.
All right. Just don't buy everything up.
No promises. Okay. Let's sword. So, how is it useful? Hmm. Oh, look at this. Man, it's just better in every way. Holding on to that. You know what thought just occurred to me? I could have kept that sword. But, I mean, it's not better than my family, so it's all needed. Don't me to. I see the question is how good do I want my stuff to be? No. Hmm. Hmm. I'll hold on to one of these. I don't ever really use the bombs. Hold on to the spring traps. Firearms. Again, just useful stuff to have. This is just fire bomb. Handy, 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 handy. And one of these. 5 crystals. Okay. For the moment, I guess that's all I really need. See, there's no splint man helmet though, which doesn't help me yet. I can't even use that one yet. But that's tears. We haven't used that. So others better than.
So many strangers are about now.
Again, more things to just sell.
Have you seen my mother?
That depends. Who is your mother?
She's really tall, and she has red hair. We live on a big farmhold, all of us. Some mean men with swords came, and Mother told me to run to the village as fast as I could, so I did. She said she'd be right behind me, but I've been waiting and waiting, and I can't see her.
Do you know where your father
He
is?
went with William to the neighbours yesterday, but he didn't come back.
Come with me. I'll help you look for your mother.
Mother said I wasn't to go with anyone. I'm supposed to wait for her here, in the village.
Go to the chantry, child. Someone will look after you.
I will, but only if I don't find Mother first. You're a really nice man, kind of like Father. I should go look for Mother now.
That was just awkward.
I'm just here to keep...
Hope we didn't wander off too far. It's not over here. Probably should have just given him some silver so we can go get some food. Hopefully he makes his way there. This is not a good start to my day. Suppose even less so for them.
As if we needed more fighting here. Don't you see how scared everyone is?
And Eileen spoke unto the masses, my hearth is yours, my bread is yours, my life is yours. For all who walk in the sight of the Maker are one.
Greetings?
Let all repeat the chant of light. Only the word dispels the darkness upon us.
He can't answer you. He's chanted Devons.
What's a chanter?
One of them that can only say the chant of light. His board has letters of good deeds to be doing. My father fixed Widow Allison's roof once, and the charter paid him, he did.
A learned child is a blessing upon his parents and unto the Maker.
It's like a vow of silence then? You can't talk normally?
Unless it's the chant of light, no.
And so Rajmael in the heathen temple recanted. Speak only the word, sing only the chant, then the golden city is thine, spoke Andraste.
Have anything of interest on the board?
Blessed are the peacekeepers, champions of the just.
Okay. Northern bandits. Easy enough.
The legions of evil are on your doorstep. They will feast upon our hearts. There is nowhere to run. This evil will cover the world like a plague of locusts. Please, you're scaring the children.
If it isn't just one thing, it's another.
Slit their throats now, then let them suffer at darkspawn hands.
You remind me of a madman I saw
One
once.
of their minions is already amongst us. This man bears their evil stench. Can you not see the vile blackness that fills him?
Why don't you keep your voice down?
I watch the Black Horde descend on my people. I will not be silent.
Please stop! Somebody shut his mouth!
But isn't he right? The ban left us. We're going to die.
This minion is but the first of those who will destroy us!
Don't be a fool. Darkspawn can be defeated. I've cut enough of them up to know that.
No! I have seen them! You cannot run! You cannot fight!
You poor man. What happened to you?
My family, my clan, those creatures butchered them all. Some of us fled here, but we cannot escape the Darkspawn.
It must have been horrible. How did you escape?
No! I won't listen to the words of a man tainted by darkspawn!
I'm not evil. Please, won't you talk to me?
I ran, hearing my wife's screams as they dragged her off.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Why am I here? I should not have come.
He was right, wasn't he? There's no hope for us.
There's always hope. Muster your courage.
You're right. We can't give up.
But we can't fight. What are we supposed to do?
We can't lie down and die either. We must go north to Denerim.
Who knows? Perhaps we'll see them there then, won't we?
Maybe with that blasted chasing gone, my headache will go as well.
If you seek refuge in the Chantry, there's simply no room left.
Do I look like a refugee to you?
So many are coming to Lothering. I make no assumptions. Priests are within if you seek to offer devotion to the Maker, however. May he protect us all.
Who's in charge of this chantry?
The revered mother runs the Chantry itself, and Sir Bryant heads the Templars stationed here.
Did you know there were bandits on the highway?
Were? Did you drive them off? Well, Sir Bryant will appreciate that.
Have you heard any news?
Not since Tairn Logain passed by with his army. It's a shame about the king. But with the Darkspawn coming, few can think of anything else. Make her watch over you.
Make her watch over us all. In we go.
What happened to the king is so terrible. Please.
As if we needed more fighting here.
I brought my family to Lothering because
everyone
I
is.
thought...
There's word of Darkspawn stragglers.
Are you here to see the Reverend Mother too?
Where is she?
In her office arranging for everyone to leave, I suppose. I don't think she's with anyone right now. I came to ask for a blessing. With my family abandoning the farm to flee north, we'll need all the grace the Maker can offer. Well, good luck to you. I need to get underway. If I'm lucky, I'll make it back to the farmhold by nightfall.
We are the only hope of protection this
mess with
village
so
has
many
now,
people
and I
here.
will not abandon them. That is all. May the Maker have mercy on us.
A few knights have come through here, searching for some
As
holy
if
artifact.
we needed more.
None of them stopped their help.
What will happen to us now that the king is dead? Please. We came here to get away from the...
Who? I beg your pardon. I did not see you approach.
Sir Donald? Is that you?
Alistair? By the Maker, how are you? I was certain you were dead.
Not yet. No thanks to Tairn Logain.
If Arl Eamon were well, he'd set Logain straight soon enough.
If he were well? What do you mean?
The Arl is stricken with an illness that threatens his life. We have found no cure, either natural or magical.
When did this happen?
Only a few weeks ago, but he has declined quickly. No one knows the nature of the illness, and even magic has done little to slow its progress. Our only hope now is a miracle. Every knight of Redcliffe has gone in search of the Urn of Sacred Ashes. Andraste's ashes are said to cure any illness, but I fear we are chasing a fable. With each day, my hope dims.
So your quest for the ashes brought you here.
I expected to take advantage of the Chantry's library, in fact. but my skills are better suited to battle than chasing down tails.
I was hoping to meet all even in fact.
Why is that, if I may ask?
We need his help against Taron Locane.
I see. The Arl is a popular man, it's true. Taron Loghain, however, is a hero throughout Ferelden.
That's what I was afraid
of.
of.
Done or not done, the Arl remains ill, or worse. That is my primary concern.
Makes sense. Do you think Locane is involved with the Arl's illness?
The Arl fell ill before the king died. But what if Loghain planned that too? Oh, such thoughts do not sit well with me.
We should see what's happening in Redcliffe ourselves. I believe that now more than ever.
If nothing else, I am certain you would be welcomed at Castle Redcliffe. The Arlessa is there, and she could tell you more than I could.
Your friend Sir Henrik is dead. I have something of his.
What? And you have his locket? And a note? Maker's mercy. Thank you for giving me these. I would never have known otherwise.
So, I dealt with the bandits that killed him.
Thank you. I wonder how many of us have met similar fates on this mad quest.
Shouldn't you also be fleeing the Darkspawn?
My mission takes priority. But I fear I shall be returning to Redcliffe with nothing to show for my efforts.
Tell me more about this urn of sacred ashes.
Supposedly, the urn contains the ashes of the prophetess Andraste. Surely you know all this.
I'd like to hear what you've learned.
If you're truly interested, there are books here containing a great deal of lore. Nothing I have found leads me to believe that this was anything more than a quest of desperation. With Henrik gone, I need to return to Redcliffe. Perhaps later I will seek out the scholar his note mentions. But I must go. Thank you again, good sir. You have been most helpful.
Travel well. If it's not one thing today, it's another. And another, and another. Such a frustrating thing.
Daft?
You, miss. What is your name? You seem quite odd to me.
You would not be the first to think so. But avert your eyes. I will not have you staring over long.
Let's get used to it. I'll be watching you. We want no trouble here.
I keep forgetting they're Templars.
Will you be making a donation to the Chantry, my friend? You look like you have salvaged more of value than most who make it here.
What tithe is acceptable?
Might I suggest 30 silver?
Very well. 30 silver it is. I can
Thank
spare
you,
it.
What can I do for you then?
I am a Grey Warden. I need your help.
A Grey Warden? Here? Oh dear. You put me in a difficult position. You must know that Taron Loghain declared the Grey Wardens to be outlaws.
Did he now? What do you mean,
You have not
outlaws?
heard. The Taron claims that the Grey Wardens are responsible for the King's death. There is a price on your head. Lay low, and I promise to keep your presence a secret. That is the best I can do. Now, if there is nothing else...
Can you provide any helps to the Grey Wardens at all?
I cannot help you without risking the safety of this village and Chantry. The best I can do is keep your presence a secret. I am sorry. Now, if there is nothing else...
I was hoping to receive your blessing.
For a Grey Warden? Yes, you have a difficult road to walk, don't you? In Andraste's name, I call upon the Maker to watch over his child and creation. Watch over his path, O Maker. Give him light in darkness. So let it be. Now, if there is nothing else...
Perhaps I should go.
May the Maker guard you, Grey Warden.
Oh, that's not
Then
A
shall the
good
Maker
thing to think
return to the
about.
Black City in heaven.
Outlaws. The very nature of it is
I'm sorry, I
insane.
cannot talk now. I must feed the holy brazier to ensure the flame never dies.
What's the significance of the brazier?
It represents the flames that burned Andraste herself. Do you know the tale?
Of course. Doesn't everyone?
We are all sinners. The fire symbolizes our hope that forgiveness is possible. Thus, we all serve by feeding its flames.
I'll leave you alone
I
then.
wish you well.
Not in the mood for another lesson. Well, not yet anyways.
Moving on.
You know, I just thought of something, because, like, I forgot Morgan was in my party for, like, a good second. I don't actually know what ability she has yet, because I haven't seen. Spider shape. Oh, okay. Frost weapons. Okay. Mind Blast will be here. Lightning will be here. Oh, wait, I have a lot of things. Okay. There we go.
Fear and ignorance. Let those who cry out from the shadows come. Those who seek redemption be delivered. Let those who have sinned be forgiven.
Actually, that's a good question. Did that boy ever make it here?
Let him hear our unwavering faith. Let him hear
I don't like this
our
place.
righteous dedication
Why did we
and
come?
enduring perseverance.
I want to go home. Mother says we have to run before the bad men get here.
To the Black City in heaven.
Hmm?
Then shall the chant of light make it.
What do you wish of me?
Can I help you?
Let all mankind be humble.
It's terrible. So many come to Lothering seeking refuge, only to find that we can offer little more than prayer. Does the Maker see our plight? Is he moved by this destruction? I apologize. The Maker's plan is too grand for me to fathom, especially at times like this.
I should go. Wait, so Brian,
Yes?
I've heard your name
Who might
before.
you be?
Nobody of importance.
I am Sir Bryant, commander of Lothering's remaining Templars. You don't seem like the other refugees. Are you one of Arl Eamon's knights?
And if I were?
I'd tell you what I told the others. Nothing here will assist your quest. The Urn of Sacred Ashes is a myth.
Have many of his knights come here?
Arl Eamon has fallen ill, and his knights are on a quest for the sacred urn filled with Andraste's ashes, said to cure any malady. He must be very ill if they chase miracles as the only cure. One of the Arl's knights, Sir Donnell, is here searching for fantasies while... Never mind. Ask him if you care about this foolishness.
About those bandits outside the village.
Maker's breath, how many times must we drive them off?
They won't bother you again. I killed them.
All of them? By yourself?
It's true. I saw it from my post. It was over so fast, we didn't even have time to get over there.
Sad that it needed to come to that. But then they asked for it. Will you accept a small reward for your service?
Certainly. Thank you.
If it interests you, there is a Chanter's board outside full of quests that need doing. The Chanters even offer pay for some of them. Now, unless there's something else you need.
Things seem very dire in the village.
They are. With the ban having taken his men north, the village is left to its fate. We will evacuate as many as we can before the horde reaches us. I will stay as long as I am needed. Now, unless there's something else you need.
I need some information.
If the matter is important, certainly.
I should go.
Travel safely.
Okay, note to self. We are on the... What's the word? We're trying to be subtle, so maybe I shouldn't tell everyone who I am. Nothing just yet.
I have a wonder, if
Please,
you'll indulge
we
me.
came here to get
Do
away
I have
from
a
the
choice?
fighting.
Of the two of you that remain, are you...
Hello, stranger. I don't suppose you know anyone that can make traps?
What do you need traps
Old
for?
man Barlin said that Darkspawn may be coming soon. He's got traps on his farm. I figured I'd put a few on my lands. Barlin wants to poison his traps. I just want normal traps.
Barlin has poison traps on his land? What the hit
He
the
doesn't have any
animals?
poison yet, thank the Maker. So his fields are just full of traps. He can be a bit eccentric.
I mean, if it works, it works. Why don't you just buy some then?
None to be had. Barlin has all the traps in the village in his fields.
Ah. I'm quite familiar with the traps and the like.
I would happily pay you to make some. There's wood and nails and other goods around the village and the forest. But you probably already know that. Sorry. Come back if you make some.
I have the traps for you already here.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you, stranger.
Good thing I made some beforehand.
I can't believe that Kunari creature isn't dead yet.
Kunai.
So I take it you did not enjoy your Templar training?
As if we needed more fight.
That's directed at me, I take it.
Do you see any others about who have failed?
Nothing over here worth looking at.
I didn't fail. I was recruited into the group.
If you had not been recruited, what would have happened instead?
I mean, it probably won't really slow them down, but it couldn't hurt, I suppose.
To the Grand Cleric and run through the streets of Denham in my small clothes.
Your self-awareness does you credit.
I thought you'd like that.
I want to go home. I thought there would be soldiers here.
It's done, naturally.
Long sword.
You got a bed for the night. You taken care of.
What?
Lothering's full up with refugees. Might be space in Allison's barn. Speak up.
Actually, I was more hoping I could help you.
Don't need blades right now. We need beds, food, and an end to all these
One thing at a
sad
time,
sops.
miss.
I don't suppose you know anything of tonics, medicines, or herbs.
I know a bit about herbalism.
Then you may be able to do us a lot of good. All manner of travellers come through, many injured or sick. We do our best, but we're out of supplies. There's medicinal herbs in the woods to the north. If you make a few poultices, I'll scrape together some sort of payment. I'll write all you need to know in this note here.
And you'd think that we wouldn't just be standing there, but no.
Okay, maybe not do that again. I meant to do...
Let's get on with it then.
Have any luck finding herbs in the woods?
I didn't need them. Here you go.
This will help many people. You're a good sort, you know.
We're planning on running
Miners,
that
refugees.
So Terran Logain is the new regent, isn't it? So how is it that Terran Logain survived when even the Grey Wardens didn't make it out of that place down south?
I heard he's all just in time.
Ooh, ash. Fancy.
You might not want to go in. Tavern's full, and those soldiers are being a nuisance.
Why is the tavern full?
Same reason the Chantry's full, packed with people who fled their homes. The tavern keeper's letting folks sleep on the floors, but he can only fit so many. And those soldiers are getting restless.
Tell me about these soldiers.
They're not here to defend us. They were looking for someone before they started drinking. I hear they almost killed a man because they didn't like his face. I wonder if they're deserters from the King's army.
You seem unhappy.
Is there any reason to be happy? With the King dead, them Darkspawn will overrun Lothering before anyone can organize. You'd think those soldiers could at least run off the bandits. I hear someone gave them what they deserved. Wasn't you, was it?
Yes, that was me.
It was? Hey, everyone! This is the one who drove out those thieving bastards! More will probably come, but it's good to know some justice is left here. Thank you.
Maybe I shouldn't have did that.
Maker's blessing to you.
Oh, don't mind.
Wasn't the smartest thing I've ever done in my life, I'll admit.
Well, look what we have here then. I think we've just been blessed.
Can I help you, drunk?
Logain's men. This can't be good.
Didn't we spend all morning asking about a fellow by this very description? And everyone said they hadn't seen him.
It seems we were lied to.
Gentlemen, surely there's no need for trouble. These are no doubt simply more poor souls seeking refuge.
They're more than that. Now stay out of our way, sister. You protect these traitors, you'll get the same as them.
Let's talk about this before things get out of hand.
I doubt he would listen. He blindly follows his master's commands.
I am not the blind one. I served at Ostagar, where the Terns saved us from the Grey Warden's treachery.
Alcohol
I served him
fucks
gladly.
people up.
Enough talk. Take the Warden into custody. Kill this sister and anyone else that gets in your way.
Right, let's make this quick.
Time for more practice.
And of course. Ooh, okay, I need to move.
Yes.
All right, you've won. We surrender.
Good. They've learned their lesson and we can all stop fighting now.
Take a message to Logain.
What do you want to tell him?
You have to do better than this.
I'll tell him right away. Now, thank you.
I apologize for interfering, but I couldn't just sit by and not help.
So I see. When does a sister learn to fight like that?
I wasn't born in the Chantry, you know. Many of us had more colorful lives before we joined. Let me introduce myself. I am Liliana, one of the lay sisters of the Chantry here in Lothering. Oh, I was.
I am Elenius. A pleasure.
Those men said you're a Grey Warden. You will be battling the Darkspawn, yes? That is what Grey Wardens do. I know after what happened, you will need all the help you can get. That's why I'm coming along.
I'm sorry, sister, but you are very mistaken.
Oh, I thought you might say that. But you see, the Maker wants me to join you.
Can you elaborate?
I know that sounds absolutely insane, but it's true. I had a dream. A vision.
More crazy? I thought we were all full up.
Not the
Look at
weirdest
the
thing we've
people
seen
here.
today.
They are lost in their despair, and this darkness, this chaos, will spread. The Maker doesn't want this. What you do, what you are meant to do, is the Maker's work. Let me help.
I need more than prayers, I'm afraid.
I can fight. I can do more than fight. As I said, I was not always a lay sister. I put aside that life when I came here. But now, if it is the Maker's will, I will take it up again. Gladly. Please let me help you.
Very well. I will not turn away help when it is offered. We need the numbers anyways.
Perhaps your skull was cracked worse than Mother thought.
Thank you. I appreciate being given this chance. I will not let you down.
Good boy.
Indeed.
Blast and damnation. Indeed.
Oh, blast it. Yes.
Okay.
As I live and breathe, you're the Grey Warden everyone's been talking about.
Is there something I can do for you? Because apparently keeping my mouth shut is not one of them.
I represent the Blackstone Irregulars. We're a mercenary company that fell on hard times after the war with Orlais. I'm sure you know that times are getting worse every day. With your help, the Irregulars could be of use to Ferelden once more.
How can I be of service?
Our leaders thought you might be willing to help. Each of our posts in Ferelden will contain letters addressed to you. Unlike most who work with us, you're getting letters straight from Raelnor and Tauran, our leaders. I hope this tells you how highly the Irregulars regard the Grey Wardens.
I'll take a look.
Thank you. When you've completed a mission, just return to me or any of our members stationed at an Irregulars post. We'll make sure your efforts are rewarded. Maker's blessings light your path.
Of course. Make her be with you and... Wait. There's someone here by the Lothering. So, 2 in Denerim, 1 in Lake Callahan, and 1 in the Frostback Mountains. Good. I know it. Oh, now I can start looking then.
I'm trying to listen to the bard's song. Can we
I
speak
brought
when
my
they're
family
done?
to Lothering because I thought it would be safe. You're gonna make more trouble? We've about all we can stand in Lothering now.
Sorry about the mess.
They had it coming, and they were trouble enough themselves. So long as you don't start more, I won't get excited. Right then, name's Denal. Sorry I can't chat much. As you see, we've a full house.
Who were those men I fought exactly?
When Tian Loghain marched by, he left those fellas behind to look for Grey Wardens. I suppose that's you.
Yes, it is. Everyone already knows at this point the way they were shouting it.
I have no qualm with you, whatever the Tian says. My grandfather served. Your secret's safe with me. What can I get you then?
Have you heard any rumors?
I heard from some travelers that something bad might have happened in Redcliffe. Overrun by Darkspawn, maybe. There's no word from the village at all. Merchant friend of mine said he encountered someone fleeing the place and there was nothing waiting for him there but death. He wisely turned around and came right back. Anything else I can get you?
I don't suppose you have any rooms.
Look around. People are sleeping on the floors and in the attic. That's how many rooms I
Right,
don't
silly
have.
question. I'll be going.
Luck speed your way.
I can't believe it. The creature isn't dead yet.
You're here about food. Take it up with that bleeding runt by the chantry. I got other gear to sell.
You had a food.
A whole mess of refugees come in and leave near every night. All have hungry bellies, sad tales, and mementos for barter. I sold that bleeding merchant outside about half my larder 2 weeks back, and now he's charging outrageous sums for all my food.
Don't worry about him. I took care of it.
You did? Well, I don't know what to say to that. Thanks.
Let's see what you got. How can I refuse a weapon of such renown? Let me see, because I think I have studded leather. Boom! Now I have the studded leather set. And she has what exactly? Two daggers. Wait for her weapon set. Fire arrows. Got the wild bow. Leather boots. Leather gloves. Leather armor. Look at that. Looking pretty as a peach. Is there anything I can sell? I got a few things.
You're here about food. Take it up with that bleeding runt. I got other gear to sell.
Know of any well-paying work in Lothering?
Check the chanter's book. I don't suppose you know anything about
I have
poison.
dabbled in such things.
I figured if I kept asking, I'd find someone.
I'd pay good coin for some simple poison. Something to slow them beasties down or make them think twice.
I'll see what I can do.
Thanks. I might have some ingredients in stock. No.
Let us see. Okay, so I'm gonna deal with them. Oh, 2 flasks of venom.
The adventure's not over yet.
How many do I already have?
Any luck with that poison? Or you here to see my stock? Oh, sad to hear it. There should be enough around to make...
Let's see. Whew. Now that is still not as good. Ideas for later. Force traps. What do I need specifically? I just need toxin extract.
Not happening.
Any luck with that poison?
Toxin extract. Nothing. Damn. I'll have to check the woods or something.
Please, I must continue playing, else I earn no coin tonight.
As if we needed more fucking here. Don't you see how scared everyone is?
Toxin extract.
I'm scared. When are we going?
Success!
Enough! I'll not have my kitchen invaded by ramblers tracking mud in on their shoes.
Let me think. I need toxin extract to make venom and more flask. I can buy the flask off him. That's not an issue. And I could still use it to craft other things too.
Did you speak to that knight yesterday?
I really should set that up later. Let me see. Because she's a bard.
Said he was from Redcliffe. He talked to everyone in the tavern. How are we supposed to know where the urn of sacred ashes is? Might as well ask us how to get to the moon. He said that all the Redcliffe knights were looking for it, as if they didn't have anything better to do. I don't get it.
God damn, I did it for the wrong one. Okay, got that taken care of for the most part. Toxin extract. Actually, wait. I can probably see if what's his face is selling anything. Because again, I just need flask and toxin extract. Then I can make the venom. And I can give it to him, and then yeah.
Don't suppose you're looking to buy.
Yep. Ah, beautiful. You know, at some point, all the money was circulating through this area. It'll probably be really good for them in the long run. I doubt this will actually stop the dark spawn, but might slow them down enough. Just enough.
Yes.
Any luck with that poison? Or you here to...
We're on our way.
Yes.
Any luck with that poison? Or you here to see
I
the
have
stock?
what you asked for.
Splendid! If those beasties come on my land, I hope it teaches them a lesson. Yeah, it's enough gold to cover any of your expenses and then some, hey?
One thing at a time, isn't it?
Should go out to the dwarves. There's something in these darkspawn, I bet.
Let's...
Living underground, that's the way.
Bandits.
They won't let you in. You'll be out of...
Oh.
Lock at their door, holding out your ass.
What do I have to find again?
Greedy dwarf.
It is... What's your name? Patagwitch.
Surrender to a darkspawn. Do they?
Nobody over here with that. And I guess it would make sense that they wouldn't actively be in the one spot they're not supposed to be in. Then, you know, you would just see them.
You've been out to the market. There's not much to be had.
There isn't likely to be more anytime soon, that's for sure.
Okay, let's see. Where would I find somebody with that name? No, it wouldn't be these. I believe it's a man.
So, you do not believe in any sort of higher power?
My family to loathering because of...
Let each look
It
after
has been
his
bothering
name.
you, I see.
You will be looked
No, I do not. Must I?
What do you believe happens to you after you die, then?
And I don't believe there's
I do
any
not vote to
named
sit by
people
the
over
Maker's
here
side, if
that I will falling into with that name. Just gonna say, I just thought of something. I've been going for a minute.
I see only spirits, no wandering ghosts of wicked
That
disbelievers.
marshman stole from me! I know it!
It's so sad to look forward to nothing.
You do not
feel
seem
no
a
love
refugee.
and seek
You're
no
part of the
reward
army.
in the afterlife.
You do not seem a refugee.
Yes, the anguish tears at me so.
What are these people doing?
You aren't one of my captors. I will not amuse you any more than I have the other humans. Leave me in peace.
You're a big boy. What are you?
A prisoner. I'm in a cage, am I not? I've been placed here by the Chantry.
The revered mother said he slaughtered an entire family, even the children.
It is as she says. I am Sten of the Beresad, the vanguard of the Kunari peoples.
I am Elenius. Pleased to meet you, big scary man.
Mock me. Or you show manners I have not come to expect in your lands. Though it
The
matters
latter.
little now, I will die soon enough.
This is a proud and powerful creature, trapped as prey for the Darkspawn. If you cannot see a use for him, I suggest releasing him for mercy's sake alone.
Mercy? I wouldn't have expected that from you.
I would also suggest that Alistair take his place in the cage.
Yes, that's what I would have expected.
I suggest you leave me to my fate.
What did you do to end up in here?
I have been convicted of murder. Have the villagers not spoken of this?
How long have you been here?
20 days now. I shouldn't last much longer, another week at most.
Who did you murder?
The people of a farmhold. 8 humans, in addition to the children.
Aren't you interested in seeking atonement?
Death will be my atonement.
You got me on that one. There are other ways to redeem yourself.
Perhaps. What does your wisdom say is equal to my crime?
You can help me defend the land against the blight.
The Blight?
Are you a Grey Warden, then?
Fuck does everyone know that? Why do you ask?
My people have heard legends of the Grey Warden's strength and skill. Though I suppose not every legend is true.
Ouch. Would the revealed mother let you free?
Perhaps if you told her the Grey Wardens need my assistance, it seems as likely to bring my death as waiting here.
I'll leave you for now.
Farewell, then.
To be left here to starve? Or to be taken by the Darkspawn? No one deserves that. Not even a murderer.
Okay, let's go get a crazy prisoner. They don't pay me for this. I'd say enough, but let's be honest, I'm carrying all of the money right now. Just saying, you guys can chip in once or twice. Wouldn't hurt y'all. So, no one over here, I believe.
Don't think so.
Wait,
Yes? What can I do for you?
I have a letter for you from the Blackstone Irregulars.
I knew this time would come. I should have listened to my sister. Sure, sign the paper, she said. You'll enjoy some coin now, but they'll be back. I guess I'll see you on the front lines.
Good day, Sister Leliana. I'm surprised to see you're still in Lothering.
It is good to see you as well, Your Reverence.
Is there something I can do for you, then?
I want to talk about Sten, the Kunara you imprisoned.
It might have been kinder to execute him, but I leave his fate to the Maker. Why does he interest you?
I want him freed. I might have a use for him.
Then his next victims might count you and me as their murderers.
I was thinking you might release him into my custody.
And what do you say on this, Leliana? You know your friend better than I.
Friend's a strong word, we just met.
Unusual times, Your Reverence. With us, the Kunari might do some good. I am sure of it, in fact.
Were things not so desperate? Very well, I trust you. Take these keys to his cage and make her watch over you.
Thank you, Your Reverence. Your trust is not misplaced.
See, try to keep it to yourself. You're a great warden. You know, just under the table, maybe brag about it at parties in front of the other rich nobles, but no. Fergus would definitely be surprised later, if anything. Unfortunately, can't say much in regards to everyone else knowing.
They also say that washing your feet in winter makes
Why
you
are these
catch
people
cold
just
in the head.
standing there?
We all know that is not true.
Over with.
And so it is done. I will follow you into battle. In doing so, I shall find my atonement.
Thank you, Stin. Glad to have you with us.
May we proceed? I am eager to be elsewhere.
Oh, blast it.
Yes.
Suppose that's the best we'll be able to get from him for right now, at least. Let's see. Two-handed big weapons. These are all modes. Okay, what goes where first? Hmm?
We done heard what was said. You're a warden. I don't know if you killed King Kalen, and make her forgive me, I don't care. But that bounty on your head could feed a lot of hungry bellies. Attack!
'Twould seem we are not alone.
And I'm on. Going. And I'm on.
Nera Kostlund!
Yes.
These aren't soldiers. These aren't even enemies. They're not darkspawn. They're just starving refugees. Well, now I feel like a right ass, don't I?
Ha! Let's wipe them out quickly. All right. And I'm off. And I'm off.
All right.
Too easy!
Have at you then.
And I'm off.
Yes.
Let me...
Impossible. Why are we still here?
Okay.
I think we've alerted something to our presence.
Okay.
No. All right. And I'm off.
I never liked this part.
Huh. Well, I can make all the poison I want now. But I won't be sleeping right for the next couple of days. Hmm? I have anything I can heal.
Where's the tavern?
Don't have enough for any proper traps or anything.
Are you daft?
I'm just saving a lot because I don't want to have to die and do it all again. Back to it.
Going.
Huh.
And I'm off.
Defend yourself!
Yes! our hand.
As you wish. I am ready. Another battle, I see. Ah! Very well. So be it.
Even the Sten can be cut down.
Well, again, you are a gentlewoman and a scholar.
Let's finish this.
Saving the day.
Huh.
All right, I'm game.
I see.
It's done, naturally.
That was embarrassing. Also, my head. Whew. Now, let's see them get a load of you.
Yes.
That wasn't the best start to my line, but it's whatever.
Yes.
No running now.
All right. Have at you then. Going.
I'm hurt. I need help.
Too bad for you.
Ooh, I think a boulder dropped on me there. How did I get myself into this?
Ooh. Hmm.
Why are we still here?
Hmm. Let's see what's over here first. We'll circle back. Hmm? Duck spawn.
Away with you, foul creatures! Leave us alone!
I'll try to be merciful.
Blood. Hmm.
Mighty timely arrival there, my friend. I'm much obliged.
You're welcome.
The name's Bodon Fedek, merchant and entrepreneur. This here is my son, Sandor. Say hello, my boy.
Hello.
Road's been mighty dangerous these days. Mind if I ask what brings you out here? Perhaps we're going the same way.
King's business, I'm afraid.
Fair enough. Allow me to say thank you again and bid you farewell. Say goodbye, my boy.
Goodbye.
Now then, let's get this mess cleaned up, shall we? We'll be off as soon as this mess is cleaned up. Thank you kindly for all your assistance.
Okay. The bandits won't bother them no more. Silver lining, I guess. Less people means there's more room in the inn and the chantry. Bitter as that sounds. Let's not keep that open.
The carnage we left in the wilds was horrifying. That marshman stole from me. I know it.
Oh.
Blessed are the peacekeepers, champions of the just.
Oh. Is this about the... Well... Let's go bear hunting.
What now? Yes.
Direct me.
This violence is
Come on,
Shall be
Liliana.
as you
Step
say.
on your feet. I'm gonna stop at the shop for some more stuff later. Now, all these wolves in one single area. He was looking for you.
Yes.
All right. Yes?
ready. Here. Forced our hand. Defend yourself.
Boys down. There was only 3, right? Appears so. Shame we can't take the meat and pelts back, but we'll send for someone to take it. They could use it for food or something.
Let him take notice and shine upon thee, for thou hast done his work this day. And the stars stood still, the winds did quiet, and all animals of earth and air held their breath. All was silent in prayer and thanks.
Okay. Ooh. I'll give it to Alistair. I just remembered something. Better. Busy days, busy days. Back from the dead, amongst other things, it seems.
Bad
Need a
dreams.
drink. Seems so real.
Well, it is real, sort of. You see, part of being a Grey Warden is being able to hear the Darkspawn. That's what your dream was, hearing them. The Archdemon, it talks to the Horde, and we feel it just as they do. That's why we know this is really a blight.
Are these dreams going to happen a lot?
It takes a bit, but eventually you can block the dreams out. Some of the older Grey Wardens say they can understand the Archdemon a bit, but I sure can't. Anyhow, when I heard you thrashing around, I thought I should tell you. It was scary at first for me, too.
Any other surprises I should know about?
Other than dying young and the whole defeat the Blight alone thing, no. I'm all tapped out for surprises. Anyhow, you're up now, right? Let's pull up camp and get a move on.
Okay. Hmm? Who are you?
You're a hard man to find. Where are my manners? The name is Levy. Levy Dryden. Did Duncan ever mention me? Levy of the coins? Levy the trader?
Dryden's a black name. Your family lost its land and titles.
But Tairn Kuzlin's son should be well aware that in politics things are seldom as they seem. Say what you will of my family, we're ardent Warden supporters and have been since the beginning. But here I am carrying on while you have a blight to stop. Don't want to waste your time. But you see, Duncan promised that together we'd look into something important for the Wardens. And for me. But poor Duncan's... well, no more. A tragedy it is, at that. But I know he would want his work carried on. His pledge fulfilled.
How did you know Duncan?
It's a bit of a tale, that is. But
Keep
I'm
it
the one who
brief.
brought the Grey Wardens back to Ferelden. Well, I was one of the ones. There were a lot of us. Maker's breath, I'm a bit nervous. Honoured to be here, really.
Go ahead and tell your tale.
After King Marek freed us from the Orlesians, the Grey Wardens begged the King's permission to come into Ferelden, some sort of internal business. Me and a mess of other Warden sympathisers spoke on behalf of your order. Tan Loghain was very much against letting Orlesian Wardens in the kingdom. But Marek, Andraste, bless him, was a fair-minded monarch and he let them in.
Go on, I'm listening.
So that's why I was there when the Wardens and their leader, Genevieve, presented herself to the King. The first Wardens in Ferelden in over a century. Proudest day of my life, that was. Duncan was a bit of a scamp back then. We were of an age and struck up a friendship. The King himself went with the Wardens on their mysterious business. When he returned, he rescinded King Ardland's decree, and the Wardens came back to Ferelden for good.
Duncan was an easy man to like.
That he was.
And I thank you for your part in bringing the Wardens here. Otherwise I wouldn't be.
Oh, his stomach's all aflutter. You're welcome.
But what promise did Duncan make to you?
Well, as you know, my family's name is mud around noble circles. My great-great-grandmother, Sophia Dryden, was the last Warden commander of Ferelden back when the Wardens were known as freeloaders. So King Arland banished the Wardens, and he took House Dryden's land and titles.
What happened next?
Hard to say. After King Arland died, there was a civil war, loads worse than this one. And our family was on the run, hunted by enemies, with nary a friend in the world. But Drydens are tough. We rebuilt, became merchants, and we never lost our pride.
So what favor did you ask of Duncan? You're going in circles.
My family reveres Sophia Dryden. We know she died at the old Grey Warden base, Soldier's Peak. We want evidence to clear her name. It won't restore our land or our titles, but it'll restore our honor.
Never even heard of Soldier's Peak.
Well, no one's been to Soldier's Peak since Ireland's days. At least none that's come back. I spent years mapping the maze of tunnels to the peak, and I found the way a few years back. So I went to Duncan, I did, and I said that he could reclaim the old base and my family could have its honor.
How are we claiming the peak help the Wardens?
Soldier's Peak is strategic and symbolic importance. Duncan said that it would be worth it right there. He also hoped to recover lost Warden history and perhaps a few old relics. No one knows what's up there now.
Your family's faith will be rewarded. I will help you.
1,000 blessings upon you, Warden. I'll mark down the location on your map. When you arrive, we'll pick our way through the tunnels together.
Ah, it's good to see you, my timely rescuer. Bodon Fennick, at your service, once again. Now, before you say anything, I do recall that your business is private. But I saw your camp and couldn't help but stop. Is there anywhere safer to sleep? I think not. I'm perfectly willing to offer you a fine discount for the inconvenience of our presence. How does that sound? Good? Yes?
What are you selling
Anything,
exactly?
everything, but all of the finest quality. No cheap trinkets here. And my boy Sandal happens to be a bit of a hand with enchantments. Oh, yes. Sadly, it also makes us a target for bandits and the like. If there were spare hands to hire as guards, I would have done so long ago.
Have you been following us?
Following you? I'm not even certain where you're going, my friend. And quite frankly, it's none of my business. Trust me when I say that my encountering you here was serendipity and nothing more. I travel a lot, so I'm bound to meet everyone on the road eventually. If you prefer, I'll take my boy and be on my way. But regretfully, you're the safest spot on this road, without a doubt.
You're free to stay. Just mind yourselves.
Wonderful. Thank the gentleman, won't you, boy?
Thank you, sir.
We won't be a bother to you and your companions, I assure you. If you should need enchantments, simply talk to my boy. Otherwise, come speak with me. If there's anything I can do for you, please, please tell me.
So, what's your story exactly?
Well, if you're really interested, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I am originally from Orzammar, the famed dwarven city that lies beneath the stately Frostback Mountains. I was a merchant there, too. Merchant caste. These things are in the blood, you know. You can't just leave them behind. I ran a fairly successful business. Rare artifacts, you know. Old things, grand things. The nobles loved them. Reminded them of the lost glory days, I suppose.
Go on.
So, as I said, things were going well. But good things must come to an end. One day, a noble woman came to my store. She looked around for a bit and then started shrieking in dismay. Apparently, she believed that a pair of braces I had for sale once belonged to her brother. He'd been lost in a cave-in, you see, while on an expedition to clear out the Darkspawn from one of the tunnels running close to the city. They were made specially for him. They're unique, she shrieked. He stole them from my poor brother's corpse. She had me arrested on the spot, of course. Nobles, they're touchy like that.
Well, I can understand why she was upset.
Well, I didn't steal them. You see, I'd been paying these castless thugs to venture out into the deep roads for me. The lost tigers. They're full of things that people left behind. Sometimes you can find a treasure. Something worth a little gold.
Better do something with them than leave them to rot.
That's exactly how I see it. The noblewoman, she wasn't too happy with the theft of her brother's braces. I don't know what they planned for me, and I didn't want to find out. Bribed the guard that was watching me and took off for the surface first opportunity I got. Never looked back.
Fascinating story. Thank you.
You're quite welcome. Now, is there anything the boy or I can get you?
Let me see your wares, Bodan.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Funny thing about this is I have no clue if they actually get a discount. That for bowl. That's a big boy shield right there. Ooh, that would be good for my pup. It's so expensive. Oh. Now that's useful for later. And then all the things I would need to craft stuff are in here. Yeah, this will basically make me a ranger, Templar, so on and so forth if I read it. But it's only for certain people, for instance. Like I can have like Sten, technically because he's a warrior, learn to be a Templar, and or I can have Liliana become like a ranger, so on and so forth. Backpack, obviously, make you backpack. Now for these specifically, it's like okay, like these make basically you can give these to your companions. And it basically just messes with your how do I say this? Like basically it will give pretty much anything. Hold on. Like it's funny when you think about it because it's straight up just the best way I can describe it is it makes the it just makes the whole gift giving system thing just insanely silly. Like for instance, a good example. Because I can choose who to give gifts to. Now I could do something like this. Like he's already maxed out for me because he loves me, for instance, right? Now I could do something and give him the protective cone, which he absolutely hates. He doesn't like it. It looks stupid. But I could also gift him a stick. And the cool thing about that is, well, for one, I could take this stupid cone off. Let me,
Hello.
The boy's a bit simple, but he's rather good with enchantments. One of those tranquil fellas actually called him, what was it? No.
Now for this one.
Is that for me? Really? Wow. Wow.
A fine gift.
Again, you can give them stuff to absolutely make them hate you, and then immediately turn around and be like, boom.
Gift.
Then they love you again. And so on. Like, it literally just makes like the silliest. I like buy enough of them, boom. You can just completely obliterate it.
Unexpected. Thank you. Unexpected. Thank you.
Yeah. Reduces hostility, low morale. It's like she does not want these. Low morale, rainbow power attracts butterflies. But again, it's funny, so it's like, yeah. Okay, but that's enough of that. As much as I would love to piss off my companions, I'm not going to. At least not yet. And again, items like this, for instance, you can actually use. So if you're playing as like Alistair, you can use the hand puppet. If you're playing as Morgan, you can use the doll, Lute, Liliana, and then Sten, boom. And then for instance, you, because you have a dog, see the dog here? Guys, I know I'm breaking character, it's fine. I'm just messing with this out. Check this out.
All right. Oh, why, you little...
Are you harassing my dog?
Me? Harassing your dog? I should say it's the other way round. Your furry friend here took offense at me getting near his food. He snapped at me, look.
There's hardly any blood drawn. Still, sure enough, thought he was better trained than that.
Sometimes I forget that he's a war dog. That'll teach me. I once heard a really old legend about how the Hound warriors in the days of the old tribes would feed their Mabari the flesh of the vanquished. Well, that's what I heard anyway. It would sometimes be human flesh. Oh, like you can tell the difference. For all you know, maybe you've already been fed something. Someone.
I'd never feed you another human being.
It's not cannibalism if he's eating it, you know.
Why does he keep bothering you?
Oh, look at what your fool dog placed in my pack. A putrid, half-eaten hare is not something a woman wants to find in her unmentionables.
It's the thought that counts. He means well. In his own way.
The dirty mongrel can have this back. There. And tell him not to do it again.
Don't do it again. You're a war dog, not a nursemaid. Huh. You know, I learned a lesson doing something similar when I was younger.
You are a true warrior and worthy of respect.
Trying to find a way through the earth, are we? Alright, have fun then. Good boy. Let's see. Alright, I think we're done here for the day. Oof. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see y'all when I see y'all.